I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome to Make We Talk Sports here on 96.1 on the FM band. And we have here in Studio B, we have Michelle Anthony in Studio B as well. I will say welcome to our listeners here live, or viewers here live on for the second time. We are live on social on YouTube. And we have Michelle Anthony even talking basketball. And also we have our special guest today in studio. Later on inside the program, Dejanique Bryan. And recently, she entered in the Coconut Classic over there in St. Vincent and Grenadines. And she came out with 5 gold medals. She's a gymnast and she's from the community. So she'll be here in her glory and it can give us your views and your comments and welcome again those on social media and also but right now, we'll go to Studio B and welcome Michelle Anthony. And we'll talk some basketball there for you. And over to Michelle Anthony in Studio B. And go to Michelle right now in Studio B to Michelle Anthony. Uh,
The controversy with the Lakers and LeBron James not making the playoff, this season. At the beginning of the program, I had asked, well, just before the program went on air, I'd asked some of my listeners to give their views on what they think. And after I give you my take on it, I'll read some of the comments that they have been sending me, from morning. The thing is, right now, LeBron James and the Lakers look set not to make it to the NBA this season. We're looking at a lot of mistakes that the Lakers have made, and it says here that LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are rapidly running out of time to make a playoff push. Saturday's rough loss didn't help one bit. The Lakers fell to the last place Phoenix Suns 118 to 109 on Saturday night at Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix, making their sixth loss in 8 games. We need to do better. We need to be a lot better, Lakers coach Luke Walton said. I am happy with the fight we showed in the fourth quarter, but where we are at in the season, that is the desperation that we need to start the game with. One play in the fourth quarter, however, seems to sum up the Lakers' struggles perfectly. James, after the Sun made basket, went to inbound the ball. As he tossed it, it hit the bottom of the backboard and sailed out of bounds again, handing Phoenix the ball. It was a careless turnover. That was just silly on my part, James said. I thought I had a little bit more room to get it to Ingram. JaVale was kind of right there. I tried to throw it over JaVale's head and it hit the foam on the backboard. That was just stupidity on my part. That was James' view on the error. The rest of the game wasn't any better either. The Suns, after giving the Lakers the early lead, quickly surged ahead in the first quarter to a 10-point lead. From that point on, they never fell behind and even built up a 19-point lead early in the fourth quarter. While the Lakers rallied and cut it to 4 points late, that was the closest they could get. A pair of James missed free throws, along with 6 made free throws for the Suns, allowed Phoenix to fly ahead and take the win. We needed this game for obvious reasons, James said. It's just unfortunate with the opportunities we had, and we haven't been able to seize the opportunity. James talked about some of his frustration in the night's loss. DeAndre led the Suns to 26 points and 10 rebounds, shooting 8 of 11 from the field. Devin Booker added 25 points and Josh Jackson finished with 16 points. The Lakers are now 4.5 game outside of the final playoff spot in the Western Conference with just 19 games left in the regular season. Despite the immense struggles lately, James said the fix is simple and it starts with another critical matchup against the 8th place Clippers on Monday night. We can't keep looking at the standings. The standings are going to be what they are, and no matter what, win or lose, I have never been one to look at the standings. You just have to go out and do your job and try to do it at a high level through 48 minutes and see what happens after that. And I am here to say that that is an uphill task. I'm glad James is optimistic, but to me, that is a uphill battle that him and his team have to fight. Right now, one of the big thing on ESPN is that most of the analysts would prefer if Magic Johnson withdraw LeBron James for the rest of the season. I think my personal take on that is that would be silly. Since as if LeBron James was told that the best thing for the Lakers before and after Kobe Bryant. Nobody saw Kobe Bryant. You know, everybody was discounting the contribution Kobe Bryant made to the Lakers, you know, when LeBron got there. But now we are seeing that they want to pull LeBron out of the season before it even finished. And I think that is silly. If LeBron James could be build as the second coming for the Lakers, I think he should stand up and face the music if they cannot make the playoffs. It doesn't make sense. He can share in the victory, but he cannot share in the disappointment. And it would be a disappointment to most of the fans of the Lakers and the fans of LeBron James if they pull him out right now of the playoffs. I want to read some of the comments being sent by my listeners. We are looking at Coach Ludwig Barker right now from the Real Lions basketball team. He says too many teams will have to slip up for the Lakers to make the playoffs. Even if the young group and LeBron James get it together and win some big games down the stretch, they still do not control their destiny in a tough Western Conference. Thank you, Coach Barker, for your contribution. Coach Rowan Robinson is saying, you know, Coach Rowan Robinson is a former national coach, and he's saying it will be sad not to see LeBron in the playoffs. But based on injuries, the Lakers was at a disadvantage. The injuries he was referring to is Rondo, LeBron, and Lonzo, which are their three big players right now. You know, they had their injury when they were in fourth spot, and I think the injuries and the 19 game that LeBron missed caused the Lakers to fall behind drastically. He went on to say, then came the trade and the controversy surrounding that. That shift the team's chemistry, put a strain on the players, and it has been downhill ever since. What Coach Robinson is referring to right there is that during the season, they tried to acquire Anthony Davis to be a part of the Lakers. That did not go down so well because most of the team thought that they would be traded so that they can make way for Anthony Davis. And the team morale in the locker room was not so good after that. And a lot of their games they had lost because, you know, the other teams were chanting, "You're gonna get traded" from the stands, and that really put a damper on the players. Jason Stewart, one of my avid listeners, he's saying now that he thinks injury is a cause of the team to fall. Some even thought the conference finals was in play. This was both delusional and disrespectful to the Western Conference team. A 34-year-old LeBron James wasn't going to dominate the West as he had done the East. The Magic, in his haste to resurrect Showtime, became impatient. He has got to have Paul George, got to have Kawhi Leonard, then Anthony Davis. No, it's recruiting Kyrie Irving with LeBron, and in the process has managed to destroy the morale of his team and his coach. Both LeBron James and Magic's legend took a hit in this affair. No more talk of LeBron James being the GOAT. Magic, well, he may get fired before Luke Walton. And I agree with Doug, because after so many mistakes on LeBron James, well, on the Lakers part, because when I am on record from the minute they traded LeBron to the Lakers, I am on record as saying this is one of the biggest mistakes the Lakers have made since Kobe Bryant had left the Lakers. Why I think it was a mistake? They had to trade some of their young talents to get LeBron James, which these young people was seen as a good bunch to carry on after Kobe. They had team chemistry and they gelled together. But you break up that to bring LeBron James in. Then they misconstrued how LeBron would fit in a team of young players. LeBron wasn't going to spend the time to understand how these young players play. And these young players couldn't fathom his style of play. So that caused the chemistry in the team to break apart. Not only that, but after the controversy of him trying to get Anthony Davis and the amount of players that they would have had to trade to get Davis, I think they totally destroyed the morale of the team after that. And it was just downhill from then. I agree with Doug that I think Magic Johnson's job is on the line with the Lakers. You cannot make so much colossal mistake in a team like the Lakers and expect to keep your job. I've seen coaches get fired, general managers get fired for less than that. Magic Johnson and LeBron James was pushing for Walton to be replaced. No, look here. I think not only Walton is going to be replaced, but I think Magic Johnson's head is on the chopping block as well. Because right now, the Lakers are in trouble and in trouble big. Moy Anthony, one of my biggest fans and my daughter, he's saying, I don't mind him not being in the playoff. Too much time we have seen them build a team around LeBron. Now it's time to shape teams to survive without LeBron and survive after he's gone. So now she's looking at the fact that maybe LeBron is traded as well. So she's saying not only Walton's job is on the coach's job is on the line, but Magic Johnson's job is on the line. Now she's including LeBron in the mix. So interesting time ahead for the Lakers and their team. We have got to see what is going on there, and I'll keep following it closely. This is something that I have been saying before, and it is playing out as I say it would. This has been Talking Basketball. Join me again next week, same time, same place, for another take on what is going on in the world of basketball.
All right, just heard here from Michelle Anthony. We're talking basketball. We take a pause for the calls and come back with gymnastic here on 96.1 on the FM band. We'll take a pause for the calls when they come back. It's going to be gymnastics.
Mosquitoes can spread diseases such as dengue fever. Common symptoms of dengue include fever, severe headache, pain behind the eyes, muscle pain, joint pain, skin rash, nausea, and vomiting. If you feel you have dengue fever, visit your doctor or health center, rest, drink lots of fluids, use only paracetamol for pain. Do not take aspirin or other painkillers. Protect yourself from dengue and other mosquito-borne diseases. A message from the Ministry of
Now that you're speaking out, do more. Do more. Help fight crime. Do the right thing and report what you know. Do the right thing and publicly demand change. Hold government accountable for better governance. Protect your environment and health. Do the right thing and keep your community clean. If we all do the right thing and build integrity, Jamaica will be the place to live, work, raise families, and do business. A message from National Integrity Action.
All right, and welcome back now to Make We Talk Sports 96.1 on the FFM. Just heard Michelle Anthony with talking basketball. Wow. I say head should be on the chopping block.
With him and even Magic Johnson. I think they're going to be cleaning house at the end of the season.
All right, and now we're gonna move now from the courts now to the mat and to the parallel bar and to the rings. We are joined by Jamaican gymnast Digit Bryan and her mother Miss Ermin Smith. And recently she went to the Coconut Classic over there in Antigua Barbuda, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and she won 5 gold medals. The only Jamaican to win 5 gold medals in the tournament.
You
Let's
should be
know.
showing off your medals to the
Let's now
to
go
the
now.
viewers.
Let's now go now to
You should be showing
Digit
off
Bryan
your medals.
there and see her there live now in studio. So welcome again to Make We Talk Sports, Digit Bryan, and welcome again to Make We Talk Sports. So let's say welcome again to Make We Talk Sports. Digit Bryan and our mother Miss Ermin Smith. Welcome to the program.
Yeah.
Good morning to the listeners.
Good afternoon to our listeners.
All right, tell us now about your trip overseas now to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tell us now, when you left Jamaica, when you was going on that plane to St. Vincent, in your mind, you thought you would win 5 gold medals?
Yeah, because I put my trust in God and I know that I'm going to do it. And because it's my first time traveling on a plane, it was hard because my ears was hurting me.
You get popping. All right, tell us now, when you arrived in St. Vincent at the airport,
Yeah.
what was going through your mind at that point?
Well, it was raining over there and I said, I don't feel like I'm going to win.
Look at the rain.
It was raining when I come out of the plane
Mm.
and I was fretting, and then when reaching the hotel,
Mhm.
we start to pray. We go around the table and start to pray and said, we know Jamaica is going to beat this.
All right. So when you left the airport now and go to the hotel now, I think you had a meal, shower, and go to bed. You train first.
No, we warm up in the hotel.
Oh, what with the hotel?
Yeah.
All right. And how many other countries took part in this tournament? You can remember?
Yes. Trinidad and Tobago, St. Vincent.
I remember Guyana
Yeah. And Panama.
and Panama. All right. Tell us now, when you saw the other teams. All right. Tell us now from the hotel to the venue.
Huh?
I'm going out to the venue now. What is going through your mind going to the venue for the competition?
Well, to win and bring home the trophies and medal.
All right. When you saw the other competitors, what were you thinking then?
I'm saying that they look tough. They're very neat.
Michelle?
At any point, were you afraid or nervous? Not afraid. Were you any at all nervous?
No,
knowing that
because-
you're competing against these other nations and that they might be just as good as you are. You know, were you nervous at any point?
Not really, because I'm saying I put my trust in God and I focus.
So you just go out there and do your thing.
Yeah.
Just go out there and
And
do
do
your
my
thing.
best.
Okay. You hear that, Dudley?
Yes.
Just no nervousness. Mommy, I am going to direct this to you. You went to the competition along with
No, I didn't, but I did not.
Mhm.
But every team that play, all the score, it come right back to me in Jamaica. When I get the first score and I saw Dejani Brian at the top, I was saying, wow, is this real? Then I saw 9.45. I said, wow,
You
she
know that
made it.
she
And
did
I
her
said,
thing.
yes, and I started saying, she coming home with the least 5 or 4 goal, I say, Father, in the name of Jesus, I decree and I declare this, no bronze, no silver, straight goal.
Wow.
And then after that again, going down into the 12 o'clock bells going on, I saw I got another score and I said, Dejanate Brian, 9.6. And I said, amen, it finished like that.
You just know
I know, but what was the problem for me when she was going? I have it in mind that she were coming back the Monday for her pep the Tuesday. But then I get to understand it was all changed at the Wednesday. I said, no, she has to be here. And I don't have it for the fear for her to come in. So they said I have to buy a one-way ticket for her to come back. And from she went, she said, Mommy, I need to come home now. She said, I finished my course and I need to come and finish the task in Jamaica with my exam. I turned to her and I said, you won 5 gold medal, right? Put 2, one on each arms and one on each leg and the other one around your head to fly and come to Jamaica.
So she was not slated to come back for the pep? Is that what you're saying?
I had was to buy a one-way ticket for her differently, a new ticket.
So did the organizers know that she was supposed to do the PEP exam, and if she missed that exam, what? That she wouldn't be able to do it over?
Well, they didn't remember about PEP. All their anxiety was to go and do the gymnastic to win gold for Jamaica. So it was a bit hectic, and trust me.
So
the whole time I was
will the Gymnastics Association be reimbursing you for the one-way ticket that you had to buy for her to come back here?
I had to buy that on my own.
Will they reimburse you for that ticket that you had to buy so that she can come back here and do her PEP exam?
I doubt it.
No.
Dudley, what does that tell you? There's something strange, because the organizers, these are students, and they know the age range of these students.
Yes.
So they know, and the PEP exam has been advertised constantly.
Yeah,
for them not to have made the arrangement for her to come back to sit that exam, what does it tell you? And we have been talking about this for
quite
such a long time.
Yeah.
If they have not reimbursed you for your ticket, because I think they should, because that is their error, because they know her commitment to her exam. And this is not only commitment to exam, this is commitment to her future of matriculating to high school, because that is the next step in her career.
But I I bought the ticket, so she had to come last week Monday.
When was she scheduled to come back?
Well, at first, they said they would be back in Jamaica the Monday after the competition. So they would be there like the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, they would be back in Jamaica. They would have leave St. Vincent and the Grenadine the Sunday and land in Jamaica the Monday, which it was total different. When they were there, they would not take us out there to come back the Wednesday. That is the day after the exam.
that is the day they were slated to come back, but they told you that they were supposed to come back the Monday evening.
Yes.
That was
because most of all, they didn't want to lose her from going, and at the school she go to Cobran Garden Primary and Junior, they did not want her to leave her exam, so they said choose. So I asked her to choose for me, Dejanika, and she said, Mommy, I wanted to go and I wanted to do the exam. I said, really? This package for her already paid, and it is very, very, very expensive. So in order for me now to stop her from going, it's like she would focus at the time on her exam, because she would say, Mommy, I should go and I know I want to do my gymnastics. At the same time, it's like everything would pull it up for her. So what I had was to do, I sit down and have a talk with God, and I said, Father God, I'm going to leave this in your hands. I'm going to let her go and show me the way for her to come back so she can sit her exam.
It's a break. Lloyd saying, good morning. Lloyd Edwards from Yard Vibes saying good morning to you all. That's Lloyd Edwards from Yard Vibes TV.
Yeah, good morning, Lloyd.
You see what I'm saying, Dudley. I
All right,
this
all
is
right, all right. Before
you say it. I don't want to say it. You say it. You say it.
I think she should be reimbursed for that error that was made by the
I don't think
organizer.
it was an error.
It was deliberate.
It was they knew that they weren't coming back on the Tuesday because you hear what mommy says?
Mm.
They told them that she would have been back for the PEP. So it's not that they forget about PEP. They know PEP.
I know that
And
they would
these
make it.
arrangements were made the day before they left.
But they,
You understand?
but they even automatically was saying to me, well, you not even remind us about she was going to do PEP. So when we buy the ticket, we know exactly what to do. I said, but at least you know she's 12 and she's going. You're supposed to know that she has an exam.
But that should be in writing to them so they can't forget. All right, before we go into the whole PEP issue now, let's take now to the competition now. All right, when you go up there and for the first time on the which one the first one? Mat or the rings? Which one you did first?
All right. The first time I go up there,
Or which discipline?
Which event you did first?
the first one I did is
The floor, the bar, or the what?
we warm up first and then we go to the bars.
So the bar was the first thing you did.
Yes.
And you scored about 9.5 on the bar.
Yes.
And after the bar, we went on to the floor or the parlor or the rings.
We go to ball.
The balls. And you want goal as well.
Yes.
So you want goal on the bar,
Yes.
goal
I go.
on the rings, and what again?
No,
On the
not
vault.
on the
On the
wing.
vault.
On the vault.
Rings is for man.
Oh yeah. and what again is one goal again? What again?
How old is me?
No, what other event you want the goal in?
Well, I get goal in all events.
That's the bar.
The bar, beam, floor, vault, all around champion. I get one for all around championship. It's first.
Okay, so she won goal in the bar, on the bar,
Mm.
on the beam. She won a goal for the floor events and the vault. She won a goal and then she won a
All
fifth gold medal for being the all around for being the champion girl.
Yeah.
Then you would say.
Right. Wow. Sound good. Tell us, how did your teammate respond to being winner of 5 gold medals? How did they
Well,
respond?
they were excited and happy, and I'm the captain for my team.
Wow, I lead from the front. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Did they come back with any other gold medal? Did any of the other girls?
Yes, some of them come back with 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, but you had 5 in all
Yeah.
disciplines.
And someone silver and bronze, but she won 5 gold medals.
Lord have mercy. So, I mean, that is awesome. That is just awesome. Did any of your other teammates had to come back to do exams?
No.
No,
Only you.
okay, just you alone doing the exams.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say thank God, and congratulations to you and mommy. I have to say congratulations to you as well because she seems to be very, very dedicated.
Yes, she
You know.
is. And she was like, Mommy, you need to come home, because I need to come and do my PEP. So I said, okay. I don't know where the money coming from to do this because the purchase of one-way ticket is $70,000.
Yes.
That's what they said. So that's the way how I brought good. So I know this gentleman. I spoke to him and he said, okay, please so get back to me. He worked with JPS and he worked at Sagicor. I said, I'll soon get back to you. But she keep telling me, mommy, I need to come. What is going on? I need to know if I come in tomorrow. He said, hold on, just give me some time. He's dealing with it. So he said, okay, I'm going to use my credit card. That's what he said to me, to purchase it online for her. Because he motivated her before she go and tell her when she go, don't be afraid, just keep focused. And she said, while she was there, she was saying, remembering the name, focus. So when he heard that she has won all these, he said, I'm willing to buy the ticket online for her, but I have to pay him back.
What did the association said when you tell him that she have to come back? And they found out that you were going to buy the ticket. Did they offer to reimburse you?
They did not.
What did they say to you?
They said must either bought it for her to come back or she stay until the day that they are come back. And I said, no, I can't make she. lose because I know she's bright like that and she have her education, so I don't want her to be scared about it when she come and say, Mommy, I didn't get to do my pep and I'm upset with you. And so I said, no.
Do they have another chance to do PEP or is just one
No,
chance?
she
at
has more. This is the first part, which I say this part that she has done Monday gone, Tuesday gone, it could be a higher grade. It go towards the next one in March, and they had another in April, which she had to fly out in April to Florida also. So I only hope this one that you will be going Florida
Don't coincide
With
with
PEP
the,
at
the,
the
the,
time.
the pet date, yes.
So I just hope and pray for the best for her, that
I would
whatever is
look
coming
into
of it.
I would look into some kind of reimbursement from the association because they knew from before that she had to do PEP.
Because at her age, I think they should. I don't even have to say it to them, because once you're 12 and in grade 6, that's the first thing should come to their mind. We had a grade 6 student to do PEP, but to their knowledge, is like, I don't know, it's like, it would be like me be the wrong person then to say, I did not explain, telling them that she's coming back to do PEP. But whatever
Even then, it happens. They should
Yes.
at least even half of the plane fare. They need to reimburse you because it is her
Because the
future
play
that
fair, it was like
it is
80,000
her
at the
future we're
time.
talking about.
Yeah.
It's her move. It is the big move from primary school
To high
to high school. And if she had missed that, what would have been the outcome? What would have been the outcome? That is just my take on it. It was an oversight.
Because even when I was at the airport, I even got hard as I call the President Association for Gymnastics, which her name is Nikisha Grant.
Mhm.
And she said, okay, the United is going to deal with it. When she's at the travel service at the time, she called me and she said to me, in order for her to come back, I have to buy a one-way ticket, which I was saying in my mind, I wonder if she's going to buy it, but at the time she said she did not have the money to buy it. So I had was to say, oh my God, she already checked in and she gone around, and trust me, I don't even know where to turn, but I was there praying in my heart, and then I hear a voice say, don't you worry. You have someone who's gonna be by your side to help. Although you're gonna have to pay back, but don't worry. And I was just saying, let me get it off my mind. She already gone through, and asked the Lord to just keep me in touch that I can get a helping hand. Because all along, they know I don't have money, because I had, for her to reach, in order for her to reach St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I had was to beg it.
So you had to pay for her to get there?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
What is
Yes, I
one? You had to pay for her
Yes,
to
I
compete
do.
for
Yes,
Jamaica.
I do.
So you pay for her to represent Jamaica.
Yes, I do. And if you even, all right, the whole entire package for her to go in order with hotel, food, accommodation,
So you had to
everything,
pay for all of that.
and the plane ticket, I spent over $189,250.
189,250.
Yeah.
And that includes does that include the
Good.
one-way ticket?
To take her there.
No,
and to
did
bring
that
her back.
that
but
include the $70,000 to
no.
Oh,
That is
so
a
do,
new, fresh one-way money.
so do the math.
No, I am doing the math.
So now you see what I'm talking, and you heard what I'm saying. It's very hard because I did not have it. I did not have a support. I had was to go and beg it.
Wow, but she did you proud. Came back with 5 gold medals.
I do, but I cannot use the 5 gold medal to pay back
All
all
the
that
debts.
I've borrowed. But in aid, one day to come, it will be a benefit.
Mhm.
No, to spend 259,000.
It's very
Odd dollars.
hard, and it's big. You have people that give me out $1,000, $500, 5,000,
But
10,000, 3,000, and I save it and I throw my little pan and put together.
the sad
Country.
the sad thing though,
Representing your country, and you have to come out of pocket
Yes.
to represent your country.
Yes.
Because when you have these write-ups, they are saying that they will say that Jamaica came back with X amount of medals,
Yes,
right? And then they will tell you the individual that won these medals.
yes.
But they are not telling you
About
that
the cost
you have to pay.
spend from your pocket.
And being an inner city person, again, how difficult that would be for you to spend out of pocket to give a country glory. This, I think these things have to be brought to the Ministry of Sport.
That is it, because I was
Because
saying
this
I wish I
cannot-
didn't know where to find them.
All right, I'm going to try to get a comment from, what's her name, Nikisha Grant, who is the
Yes.
president of the gym,
President of the Association for All Gymnastics in Jamaica.
president of the Association for All Gymnastics in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You have a number I could reach Miss Grant? Because we need to get a comment
Oh.
on
And get
on
her
our
one day,
list.
get her one day in studio.
Yeah, we need to get. It's all right. We can
I
get
can
it.
give it to Dudley.
Yeah, we have to get a comment because something I know that they don't have any great sponsors for gymnasts in Jamaica right now.
Yes.
So let us call it what it is. Maybe corporate Jamaica is not coming on board as it should where gymnastics is concerned in Jamaica, but I don't think you going to represent your country. It should come out of pocket totally
But
to the
even
tune of $259,250.
definite, even the T-shirt that she has on right now, I had to bought it.
You have to buy it.
I have to pay for whatever is on it, and it's coming from my pocket. The parents, all parents, not me alone, all parents.
They're all arguing about the money. So much money. But truly, they want the best out of their children. And in Jamaica,
They have to come up with the money because they want the children to go and represent.
Exactly. We need Jamaica to proud that they have youngsters that doing gymnastics in Jamaica, but we need help.
Then we have to
really
to
need
get
some
this
help.
out there. This is
Gross.
one of your breaking news. This is breaking news. This is what you call that a program?
And-
City Beat. This is all of it roll up
Into one.
in one.
This is
I
not
am
the
shocked.
first. She went to National Arena last year, November, Dudley, right? The 22nd. Yes, which she has won a silver, a bronze, and 2 silver, 1 bronze, and 1 gold.
Show them the
And this is
camera.
what take her far, so she could reach to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
So that is what she won at the National Arena. Let them
Yes.
qualify for the competition in
Petition
St.
to Coconut Classic.
Mhm.
Yes, they do. And which I think is the first time they have been to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as they say. Because that was the reading in the paper.
And those
also.
other medals are from
This
from where?
is when she entered a competition
at my
at her gymnast school. Where she going, that is Jamaica School of Gymnasts, this one.
Mhm.
And she has won this.
Okay, and that
And this one, she used to go to Nishida Gymnastics,
but
which I had was to change her because while she were there, she has a skill, but trust me, it's
they
like,
didn't know how to develop this skill.
I
No,
think
that
that's
is
the
not-
next story.
yes, it is another story. because I was saying, because she's from the ghetto, they don't look up to her. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, well, that is another
So-
story.
That's another story.
I spoke to Patrick Roberts about it. And he said, in order for my daughter to get a better sponsorship, and she's good like that, he's gonna get to Nikisha Grant, which he knows her good. And I went to a meeting with them, and then he spoke to her, and she said, send her to Jamaica Gymnastics, which I could even find a school. And I came back and I said, babes, I walked the whole day in Crossroad looking for the school where they say it is, and I didn't find it. She said, Mom, give me your phone. I gave her my phone, and she go on it and like she Google. And the first number she come up and she said, Mommy, I think this is it. And I said, well, if this is it, you will get good news if it's it. And I never stopped. I found it. And I called and they direct me. They are at 20, like Winchester, some, when you go in like Mountain View.
It's
side,
Pembroke High.
you go to Pembroke High School, that's where she trained. But when they give me the address where it is, all the way when you leave out New Kingston going back.
Did she
straight
have
away.
to pay for training?
Yes, I have to pay for the month 6,000 for just 2 days.
But
per
it's
week.
more cheaper than Nashida.
But it's more
because
cheaper than
it's
Nashida.
40
No,
and
no.
30.
Nashida I had was to pay 26,500 per term, which is 2 days per week and it's 2 hours. This one she get 3 hours. Now she upgraded. She's in level 5, which she go classes on Saturday and she get 5 hours.
And you still have to pay for that.
No, well, they don't pay for the extra hours because she's a captain and they look up to her. She has so many goals. So she's in USA. She level 5, so she's doing her job.
Mommy, I am so happy you're here today because you have
Thank
shed
you.
a lot of light on this gymnastic thing for me because I did not know it was so much struggle. I did not know it was so expensive.
Yes, gymnastic is very, very. I have prices that what I've told you. I got a cheaper price because what did you say? Like from the grassroots, I poor, so I don't have it. I just can make she do 2 days per week, which sometimes I hardly can find.
And she's making use of the cheaper rate that you're getting, and she's making
Yes.
use of the reduced
Yes.
time that
Yes.
she spends in the gym.
Yes,
But-
she don't waste time. She used to use my bed as the gym first. So I said I'm tired of it. So I had was to get her out of my bed.
So it is this amount of money to go to the
Yeah.
competition and come back, plus the gears that they have to pay for,
Yes.
plus gym time. We not
Yes.
only need to talk to Miss Denise Grant, but we need to
Not
appeal
Denise,
to
Nikisha.
Nikisha
Grant.
Grant.
Yeah.
We need to appeal to corporate Jamaica for sponsorship for this young lady.
And
because
you need,
if
and in
she's-
order to again, you need
And also Ministry of Sports.
could get them here, interview, and you will hear more. Then I think they will get a better sponsorship for us here.
I am going to say this.
And
I'm going to say one thing. I have, in my job, I have to deal with a lot of these sports associations. Basketball association, volleyball association, no, gymnastics,
Gymnastics.
football association. We have to deal with a lot of these associations.
Right
But
now,
by
I even-
far, hold on, mommy. By far, this I think is the worst of the lot. Because even when the others are going away, at least the other associations do fundraisers and come up with money to aid the youngsters in leaving Jamaica. I am going to tell you that it's a lazy association president that does not try everything to raise funds for their youngsters to go abroad to represent country.
But I saw they were doing a sale, like a cake sale before, so they're raising someone. But
Yeah,
when
no.
I asked about
Cake
it,
sale or fish fry, that is the only thing they can come up
and
with.
when I asked about, me said then don't do a sale. I did not get to come, so I sent my money for my ticket. Although I did not make it to come, I still present my money.
Hold on
These
there. To make matters worse, is a case where I think some of the contestant or competitors had to pay for the coach ticket as well.
Other than we had to pay $150. It is accumulating that, you know. We had to. It is in that, the 189,000, it's in it. In order for coaches
The
to
coach
go,
to go.
because they said the organization
so
is
the coach
poor, they
could pay
don't have
money.
the-
If the coach, no, hold on. If the gymnasts have to pay their own money, the coach couldn't pay him more money too.
because the one
Eh?
coach that they have, one coach, she's the head coach, she has her visa, she can maybe afford her ticket, but the others probably do might be at 2 hours, so they don't have it. So in order, we have to come up with some
We
cash.
need to get
it is
a
sad.
comment from
Yeah, they-
Nikisha Grant and the Gymnastics Association, and we need to get some comments from the Jamaica School of Gymnastics. Is that it?
Yes.
And this is a story that we can follow up, Dudley,
Yeah, man.
and see if we can get some answers, because a lot of this don't make sense.
Yeah,
to me.
because they really need big help. They need help because if this is it what we are spending, which in order we appreciate our kids going out there to do it and feel proud, they need help.
Look here, I tell you, and I'm going to say this. a lot of times when you have these associations having elections for president and whatever, you should let us know how qualified you are for the position, because this is a lot of marketing that was not done.
Right, yeah.
So they can attract sponsorship to their organizations. A lot of time these organizations discount the marketing aspects of the association, and this is supposed to be the base on which these association is built on. Because if you're not attractive enough in bringing money, you're not attractive enough to compete overseas. I'm sorry to tell you that, because there is no way a child and the parents should be asked to come up out of pocket for every single thing, including their trip abroad to represent country, so that the association can look good. It's not the association that needs to look good, it's the participant that needs to look good. And this young lady came home with her 5 gold medals. And this is something that the association is going to put on their resume, when in fact they really didn't. They only entered them in the competition. That is the only thing they did. They entered them in the competition, and the youngsters did the rest.
All right, we have to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Do more. Help fight crime. Do the right thing and report what you know. Do the right thing and publicly demand change. Hold government accountable for better governance. Protect your environment and health. Do the right thing and keep your community clean. If we all do the right thing and build integrity, Jamaica will be the place to live, work, raise families, and do business. A message from National Integrity Action.
All right, and welcome back now to Make We Talk Sport. We're talking to Dejelic Bryan. Yeah, man, she entered the Coconut Classic over there in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and she came back with 5 gold medals. But guess what? The parents had to foot the bill for the trip, and also the coach as well. What a story. Michelle Anthony here also there to be with them. So it's a big thing, because I mean certain minor sports like I heard badminton had a similar issue as well. Players have gone overseas to play for Jamaica and had to fight at least half or most of their airfare. I think squash also had that issue as well, but at least they're met halfway by the association. But this is totally on the parents.
If you meet me halfway, the association should be thinking, fundraisers. When you're a president of any organization, and I can tell you, I'm the president of the Reliance Basketball Association, and we have to become professional beggars. When they want uniform, I'm not going to ask my team, my players, to come training and then go worry about how to find gears as well. I become a professional beggar. They beg everybody.
Just like
They get their uniforms. They didn't have to pay out of pocket for their gears. We went and we begged that. If we want to get, right now, Reliance is poised to even be registered overseas, become AAU members. And when we register, it is not going to be the team members that are going to be coming out of pocket with that, because I've become a professional beggar. When we enter, well, we're looking towards going to the NBL, right? And when time comes to pay the registration fees, some team have to go to their players to say, trump up money. Reliance don't have to do that, because we ask you to do one thing: show up to training, train hard, and win games. Let us do the rest, because we're meeting. If we can meet you halfway, you can meet me halfway. It's a team effort. You understand me? So some of these associations, them don't realize it. You need to become a professional beggar when you are in the president seat. A lot of people can't handle the role of a president, because not only have to talk to other people and convince them, sell your organization, tell them why you need the money. They don't have to sell too much now, because see, this young lady coming home with 5 gold medals, others coming home with 3, others coming home with, so something is working.
Right, yes.
You understand? So now you have a base on which to go to one of these organizations and say, listen, this is the group of people that we have to work with, and this is what they're doing. And it would be a shame to see that we can enter this competition to give them international exposure, because if it was me like mommy, No, my thought would be that this is a potential Olympic star for Jamaica, right? So that is my thinking. I want to see her
That
on
is
the
what I think. I would
World
mind.
Championship stage, Olympic stage. So mommy putting out the effort. So what is the effort that the association is putting up to get these children where they're going? You understand? Mommy, you shouldn't even be worried about finding money to do this, money to do that, money to they are supposed to be in an incubation program, working towards World Championship, working towards Olympics, because that should be the ultimate goal. When the other day when we enter in Olympics, we have to get somebody from overseas. Not that she didn't do Jamaica proud, but if we can grow these talents here in Jamaica, grow and develop them, everything must be done to ensure that they can get where they're going without stressing
The parents.
the athlete and the parents, because she even know how much it costs, you know. Because she had tell mommy, said, no, remember this, I remember that. This, no. Them shouldn't be thinking about that. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be stressing about that at this point. They have one job.
And now we have to give them the USD put in the package, which we know all of that.
So, no per diem?
Huh?
No per diem? I mean, pocket money from the association?
No, I have to give it to her. And even one of her friends were there. She was like, she never really have it. And then I said, okay, I'll give you something small. And I don't give her a change too. And I don't have it, but I give from what the small amount that I had, I shared.
You see, mommy, you are blessed in such a way. You are so blessed that you don't even, every time I hear mommy open her mouth, I see the blessing coming mommy's way. But these are, it's not that you're being, because right now, the association may look at it as her being ungrateful to be talking about these things on air. But one of the things that can come out of this exposure is that the association can now get ideas on how to go to corporate Jamaica to get sponsorship for their association, because it can't work so. It have to be fundraiser. I don't know, cake sale, I know fish fry. Hey, nobody making no money from cake sale and fish fry anyway. The amount of money you spend to buy the fish, God knows you can't make it back. You understand? And cake sale, oh my God, don't even get me started on that, because everybody doing fundraiser. The first thing them think about, cake sale and fish fry. No imagination, none. You understand? So,
All right, so
I don't know.
all right, so I think on that fish fry and cake sale note, we come to the end.
We need to keep one for her so we can.
You know,
at
that they
least-
did have one in organization to do, but trust me,
Yeah.
didn't come out.
we have to do something for her, to see if we can call all these corporate sponsors together and see what we can do.
And said,
Something.
look, our airfare to go to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, and that you have to find that money.
Yeah,
too.
but we don't know the cost as yet, and we don't know the date as yet. So
These are some of the things that the churches in the areas should be looking at. You understand? Because churches in the area have been collecting.
At the same time, as we come to the end of tonight's show, after yourselves a wonderful evening, a wonderful afternoon rather. And our guest here in studio was Agent Brian. was Agent Brian, and her mother was Erwin Smith, and she went to the Coconut Classic over there in St. Vincent and came back with 5 gold medals, the only Jamaican to win 5 gold medals. So until then, have for yourselves a wonderful day. This has been Make We Talk Sports.